welcome to my YouTube channel. I am your host, Chef Sano. Today we are going to make French toast. I'm going to show you the simplest way you can make French toast using less ingredients. We are going to only use milk, eggs and bread, also cinnamon, that's all. Remember to subscribe and like and comment. The first thing we are going to do is cut our bread into thick slices. This is going to help us to avoid soggy bread. When we cut it into thick slices, it will be easy for us to soak our bread into the milk and avoid the bread to be soggy.
When making the French toast, it is better to use stale bread or a bread which is older than like 1 day or 2, because it will help the bread to soak up the right amount of the custard. If you use fresh bread, it might soak up the custard and it comes soggy. For me, the bread was fresh, so I decided to put it in the fridge in order to have the same effect.
Now that our bread is ready, we are going to make the egg mixture. So we set aside our bread. In our bowl, the first thing we are going to do is put in the eggs. Here I have used 3 eggs. The next thing we are going to do is add the milk.
The milk, I used almost half a cup.
After the milk, we add sugar.
I added 2 tablespoons of sugar. If you want it to be more sweet, you can add more sugar. If you want it less sweet, you can reduce the sugar.
After the sugar, we add cinnamon. Now that we have finished our egg mixture, we are going to take the bread, dip it into the mixture as we set it aside. You let it sit there for like 2 seconds or 5 in order for the milk to get into the bread, and we switch sides.
After soaking the bread, you heat up a pan, then melt the butter. Then afterwards, that's when you add the soaked bread onto the pan. You cook both sides and make sure that you don't burn either sides. Then after the first bread is done, you add more butter and continue with the other slices. Also make sure that you're using the right amount of heat, otherwise you're going to burn the outside while the inside is still raw. After our bread slices were done, I decided to make sugar syrup to pour on the French toast. I added 2 tablespoons of sugar into my saucepan, then added a half a cup of water. Then I cooked it on low heat. After the sugar had melted, I added my vanilla. That's all. Afterwards, I let it cool down.
Now that our bread is done and we have also finished making our sugar syrup, we are going to plate the French toast.
On my plate, I added the 2 slices that we had prepared. Then afterwards, I started to pour the sugar syrup on top, the vanilla sugar syrup. Adding the vanilla gives it more flavor. You can also try it. You can add more or less sugar syrup depending on how you like it.
As you have seen, making French toast is very easy. You can also try it if you like it. It looks good. Now it is time to taste. Make sure to soak in the sugar syrup. Our French toast is very delicious. You can feel everything that you have put in: the cinnamon, the eggs. It is very soft, it is custardy.
Here I decided to add more sugar syrup because it was even more delicious.
This is one of the most delicious French toast I've ever made. It is very delicious, it is very soft inside, it is not soggy. You can also try it if you want. A thick bread, if possible, make your own bread so that you can cut it into thick slices like the way I did, because it is going to help to make a better French toast. Otherwise, it is going to be soggy if the bread is too thin. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share my videos. I am Chef San.